actually I was actually looking at the camera before I start recording. It really is the new camera that's making things like further away than what they are. Honestly, I wish that was like the only problem I have, but no. I gotta be honest, last night my low was I got another argument with my mom again. And it's been eating at me all night, and we literally just made up like not 3 days ago, and then I don't want to get into it. Although now things are just a mess all over again, and I've been up early trying to get stuff clean, but then stuff happened that kept me from doing other stuff, and this has just not been my morning. Not even close. I was actually supposed to start this video like almost a half hour ago. It's actually 10 after 7 right now. I was poised to start at like 7:15, and it's now 10 after. So, well, 25 minutes, give or take. So, yeah, it was not a good morning. This was not a good morning. I mean, I guess my high is the fact that, yeah, I had to do some stuff I didn't want to do this morning, but I got it done. I feel good about that, I guess. And my act of kindness is, yesterday I did do a few things for my grandmother yesterday. I did that. But now I'm going to have to use this weekend to try and patch things up with my mom. First things first, good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. Maybe for you, it's probably a good morning. I should iterate that. Like, I am having a not good Saturday morning, but I'm hoping you have a good Saturday morning. I hope you have a wonderful day too. I will admit, my entire life, I guess, like, one of my big things about me is, anger. And admittedly, it does come from a little childhood trauma. But whenever I get angry, man, I really go off. And, now my mom and I are at ends with each other again, and this isn't good. I was really looking forward to this weekend too, but now it's kind of a downer. I'm not like stopping, by the way. I mean, I do have some things I can talk about for sure, but I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of, bad. Not kind of. I do feel bad. I feel really bad. I shouldn't even try and sugarcoat it. And now my mom it's after 7 o'clock and she's working this weekend, so she's in work literally right now. So I can't really call and make amends because she'd be she could potentially answer, I guess, but odds are she'd be too busy at this moment to really answer her phone or, do anything, I guess. This has just been, I don't know, it's just been a really stressful week. And don't get me wrong, I know I'm definitely at fault for a good chunk of this. I know I am. And admittedly, I have been seeing someone to, talk about these sorts of feelings. I have. And I like this. I mean, here's the thing. I've been trying to listen to what this person has been telling me. The person that I've been seeing. I have. I really have been trying to. But I swear, especially with my mom, she makes it impossible for me to really pay attention and listen to anything I was told. when you draw so much negative attention to yourself, like, even when you try to ignore someone, you can't? Well, I have an uncle who's exactly like that. And believe me, it's darn near scares everyone in the city of Corning, actually. Anyway, that's essentially like my mom. Maybe I do kind of take offense to that because, maybe it's sort of that rebellious kid in me. Honestly, here's the thing. I was so depressed way back when I've said before, like, how, sort of depressed and down I felt out of high school that I wanted to, like, I eventually got to contemplate suicide. Like, it got so bad that, you ever, like, see those movies where, like, you have, like, that teenage angst or anything like that? Like, I wasn't allowed to have any of that. I guess, in a way, it's a horrible excuse. Absolutely. I am not even going to try and, say, like, that's my excuse. But, is reason to say things an excuse? I don't know. I'm trying to say there's more to it than, meets the eye. And, yeah, I'll find a way to make up with my mom, eventually. Because, I know she cares. I know that, she really does have a bad habit of, like, using just sheer unadulterated negativity to really try and force a point. Although, she's straight up done it to, like, people that, like, live very far away from us. So, same thing, but still not right. We both acted like jerks, and I just feel bad. And you know what? Honestly, the fact I'm having a pretty bad morning is like karma for what happened yesterday. I'm okay. If that's all, if what I had to deal through, like, seriously, to put things into perspective, I locked myself out of my apartment. So there was like a good half hour I couldn't do anything unless someone, by the grace of God, like, showed up. So, yeah, this was not a good morning. This is karma. But you know what? It's good. Yeah, we don't like it when karma happens to us. We don't. But if you take an opportunity to really see it for what it is, it's sort of like the universe's way of bringing yourself back to reality. And I don't want to say I'm, like, completely out of reality. Not at all. I'm here. I'm aware of things that happen. But I'm still only human. And sometimes I just wind up forgetting all that. Honestly, this week was just a means of kicking me right in my fanny and I'm sure, I want to say I'm 100% sure I'll bounce back from this. And I know I will, but then now I'm just worried, like, if I do say that, something's going to happen to make things worse. Now I'm terrified. And I thought the only real problem I was going to have this weekend is that there's no One Piece manga chapter until next week. Oh, boy. Well, I can't change what's happened. I can't. I can just simply, walk straight forward and hope I can, recover from this in any way I can. And no, I'm certainly not feeling, the greatest at this moment in time because of, and I think I may be also fighting something too, maybe. I'm not sick. I don't feel nauseous or anything like that, but I think it's like summer allergies. Pretty much everyone gets summer allergies. And mine come in the form of, like, stuffy, and maybe that's sort of affecting my mood a little bit. I don't know. But at the very least, I know what I did wrong. You know, I gotta go apologize to my mom, you know, with something, I guess. Maybe I'll stop and see her at work or something. Maybe I'll do that. It definitely would be a nice thing to do, for sure. And, you know, hopefully I can move on from this and, you know, bounce back and take care of, you know, business later. Well, business in the sense of, you know what? It's honestly weird. This time last year, I was also experiencing these sorts of problems. Maybe it's a way for me to decipher like a pattern, you know? Like, okay, the last 2 years, right around this time of year, you know, they really weren't the greatest of weeks. So maybe I can write it down and say, okay, the week of like right around 4th of July and a little time after, like right like there, that was a bad week. Use what you learned over the last 2 years. Actually, when I think about it, kind of 3 years, because 3 years ago, it really wasn't that great either. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that my nephews were having, or my brother was having his gender reveal party that weekend, this time 3 years ago, that weekend also would have been pretty bad too. So, yeah, don't think I'm not paying attention to what's going on when I do these videos, because I am. I guess maybe I sort of have like those expectations of, you know, like the perfect thing. Like I come from the perfect family. I don't. I want to believe it, but I know for a fact I don't. I mean, I rag on my folks all the time. You know, what kid hasn't? But it definitely, you know, gives me some sort of perspective, and maybe as a means to, you know, keep moving forward, I guess. So, I really was going to talk a little bit about how there really should be a game 3 tonight for the Bucks and the Suns. And for the longest time, it's been kind of baffling me as to why, like, that was the case. And then I kept watching stuff like Undisputed and everything. Apparently, Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier are going to fight again. Bro, they literally just fought each other like back in January. Why do we need to see a third fight? Poirier won like the first 2. I mean, if Conor McGregor wants to prove he's the greatest fighter in UFC history, by all means, I'm not going to say anything to deter him or try to stop him or anything. But dude, why are we having this now? The actual fight won't be until like midnight tonight. And game 3 will, worst case scenario, be like, well, actually, if it goes like overtime, it will be after midnight. So, yeah, I guess some viewership is going to be thwarted a little. But honestly, I've been seeing like, Conor McGregor has like a whiskey company or something like that, where he made like $300 million. And back in 2017, he got like $100 million fighting Floyd Mayweather. Like, does he really want to do this anymore? I mean, back when he was poor and broke, you know, and he had something to fight for, you know, that was something. But honestly, you're loaded. And this is what, I've been watching Undisputed a lot lately, and Skip and Shannon going back and forth saying, you have like $400 million in change. Why do you want to get up in the morning and go get hit in the face? I mean, if you get substantially more money from it, maybe. But you're not going to be able to do it forever, and eventually you're going to ask yourself, is it worth it? Just like, was it worth me getting upset at my mom and us getting into that argument last night? Okay, I know what I gotta do. I'm gonna go apologize to my mom. I'll try something and fingers crossed things get better. But let's see. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, YouTube. I'm very home this video for all of you guys watching Joe today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Hopefully mine will get better. And remember, you want to talk channel with me here to Land Arrows right back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice day.